Blog Talk Radio.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, folks. Appreciate it. You're listening to Baltimore's Talking Live. I'm your host, Dr. Q. Co-host is Darren Green. I was going to give him a compliment today about being on time, but he's back to flying around his paper airplane once again like he always does. So I guess things are back to normal for him to fly around in his paper airplane. But when he pulls his parachute and lands in the seat, we'll let you know. Meantime, the ceremony for the impeachment is going on. And I watched a couple of, I'm pretty much over it at this point. I watched a couple of the argument where the people were claiming that they were victim of the president fighting this riot. And they said that he was talking to the rioters. It's just so ridiculous and so bizarre. I just really don't care. Because what you're doing is unconstitutional. Because if you can do this for Trump, then why didn't you do this with the other presidents that were charged with war crimes? Why you don't get George Bush? Now, the father that passed away, so you can't dig him up and send him to jail behind the Watergate scandal. You can't, impeachment basically means removed from office. Same thing, and then Baltimore should know because we've had enough mayors, I think 4 in a row now, removed from office, then we pretty much have the gist of what impeachment means. And we should be experts to know that you can't do anything to Sheila Dixon when she's no longer the mayor. You can't do anything to Ed Norris because he's no longer the police commissioner. You have to go after them as ordinary citizens, which Congress does not have the power to have a trial on an ordinary citizen. And because you're creating this mockery to go after an ordinary citizen, you've set a precedent that now you're greater than the Supreme Court and can go after ordinary citizens and become your own judge and jury. That's what they wanted to do in the first place. But you keep watching, you keep listening. This whole government does not work. So I feel just like the rioters, we need to overthrow the government, regardless of who the president is, because it doesn't work. It's two of the same shoe. Two left shoes, two right shoes. But there is no difference anymore. The Republican Party is acting like the Democrats, and Democrats are trying to be the Republicans. It's just too much corruption and too much bullshit, too much blending together. It's about bipartisanship. We only have two parties because of the two-party system. Even though you got 16 other parties, you're going to always be operating as a two-party system. It does not work. It is not diversified enough for it to work because you only have two sides of the same coin, and it does not work. And it's not going to work because the majority of the House is Republican. They're going to do what the Republicans want to do with no offset from the Democrats. When Democrats run the House, they're going to do what the Democrats want to do with no offset from the Republicans. And that's what we got. I know and you know it's unconstitutional what they're doing. Damn right illegal. But because majority of the people are okay with it and voted for it, they make it legal. Don't you know the same thing happened in the Bible of Sodom and Gomorrah? The people voted to have sex with children. You know, who thinks this is wrong? I do. And they killed them. Now who thinks this is wrong? Nobody was left to say anything. They start molesting the children. The same thing is going on right now because they're forcing children to get vaccinated before they go back to school. Didn't they already have their shots before going back to school? Coronavirus is not part of the flu shot system. It's not part of the inoculation system. It hasn't even been tested enough to give it to children. Now you're a liar because you just said the children couldn't get it, but you're giving children a shot anyway. But like I said from the very beginning, this is a shot designed to kill black people. It's killing the whites, sure enough, right away, handy dandy. Or fast, quick, fast, and in a hurry. But it's not affecting the blacks as they would like. So they're using your dumbass to go down, get tested, so they can tweak it and get the right dose and the right amount to kill you. Think it over. If I can get the coronavirus and you said I just had to sit in the house for 2 weeks and I go back to normal, why do I need a shot? Is that shot going to give me 2 weeks' worth of recuperation? And I can go to work the next day after I take the shot? No. They still want you to sit home. Why I got to put the thing up my nose? And put the chip up in my nose to test if I'm positive or not. Didn't you say a dog can smell the virus? So why can't I have a dog sniff? Didn't you say you can draw my blood? So why you just can't draw my blood or the blood test? I think it's very invasive to be putting things, even my finger, up in my nose. I don't care what it's for. I don't want sticking anything up my nose. You had fake shaman back in the day. They used to put their hands up your nose and pull out chicken pieces and say they was pulling a tumor out of your nose. But no such thing was ever coming out of your body. It was just bloody chicken parts in a bowl with some sleight of hand. Call themselves psychic surgeons, who they can use their mind and put their hand through your body without making a scar, cut an incision, and pull out these little giblets. And I said, they must don't eat chicken because chicken, you know what the hell it is coming up out of you. Even if it's not cooked, you know it's a damn chicken wing, chicken leg, or some chicken or some fat there, from fat skin, from a chicken back. There are some glasses that are being created that you can wear and see the blue clouds of radiation. So you don't walk through the blue clouds, walk around the blue clouds. For the public. I think Green has landed in his feet, folks. Say hello, Green.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good night to all. Wild Card Wednesday, let's get things started.
Now, later in the show, we'll be talking about what would you do. So we have a couple of scenarios that producers have picked. I don't know what they are. And we'll answer those questions. Hopefully it's not something that'll make me jump out of my skin or knock me off my feet. Get a little bit of that. In other news, Leon Spinks had passed away yesterday. And also, I want to say Mary Wells. I can't recall if Mary Wells with the Supremes. Was it Mary Wells, Green?
Let me check, because I got a lot of news things coming in my thing. Yeah. Larry Flint also has died today.
Who?
Larry Flint, the Hustler magazine founder.
People versus Larry Flint. Yeah, he was hanging in there for the good long road.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, started the new year, a lot of deaths.
And speaking about old white men, when I was a child, there was a show called The Equalizer that was played by an old white man. Well, coming February, The Equalizer will be played now by Queen Latifah. I don't know what she was thinking. I just want to look at it for the hell of it. The Equalizer has never been a woman. But now in this society of having a woman as the vice president, it has pushed the agenda for women to play more male roles. So all of your male lead roles will now be more strong female roles. And I'm all for women doing whatever women do, but don't change my lifestyle because of something that you want to do. That's all I'm saying. That goes for the gays too. Don't change my lifestyle because of something that you want to do. I don't change your lifestyle for something I want to do. So don't change mine for something that you want to do. And that's good. You can have at it. But I'm not gonna drink the milk, you know. Have at it. Be a cow, but I'm not gonna drink the milk. That's it. And that goes the same for these men. They said it was a taboo for a man to become a nurse. There's no such thing as a nurse being a woman